Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Let's start with the next engineering economic decision. Yes, from yesterday we have started the typical actual engineering economic decisions being taken by the engineers or the economists within the industries or the businesses. And yesterday we have discussed the one of the engineering economic decision. What was that? What engineering economic decision we have studied yesterday? First, yes. Which is the first engineering economic decision?
Obsolescence.
Obsolescence is the reason.
Replacement.
Okay, first engineering economic decisions we have studied yesterday was the equipment replacement, and in that we have studied what is exactly mean by the replacement and what can be the different reasons behind the equipment replacement, etc., etc. Now, second one, that is the second engineering economic decision, that is the new product or the product expansion. Totally, we have the four engineering economic decision. Yesterday, we have seen one. Today, we'll look at another, and tomorrow or in the next lecture, we'll finish the remaining two. Okay. So here, second engineering economic decision is nothing but the new product or the product expansion. Means what? This is the decision related with the launching the new product or decision related with the starting the production of new item or new product. That is nothing but the second engineering economic decision, which can be also referred as the product expansion. Now here the product expansion is mentioned because decision can be related with the launching or producing the new product, or decision can be related with updating the existing product. Okay, you are getting. Manufacturing company can also produce the new product, or manufacturing company can also make the changes in the existing product and launch that existing product as a new product. Getting? Yes. Launching the brand new product or making the changes within a existing product and launching it again. That's why here what is being mentioned? Product expansion. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what things has to be considered while launching the new product or while doing the new product expansion? That is nothing but our second engineering economic decision. Now I want to ask you, when certain manufacturing company decide to launch a new product, what is their motivation? What is their aim or objective? Main aim and objective behind launching the new product, what could be it? Yes.
The profit.
So main
New.
primarily, yes, primarily motive or primarily aim of any manufacturing company for launching the new product, their main aim is nothing but the profit. Okay. And so they do the investment to produce the new product to gain the maximum amount of profit and to produce the maximum number of goods or the product or the item, and their effort is nothing but, or their aim is nothing but how they can get the more profit by selling that particular newly generated product. Okay. And so that is nothing but the second engineering economic decision, that is related with the launching the new product. But let me ask you the question related with that. Suppose there is a company, Tata company is there, vehicle manufacturing company. Now Tata company has produced Tata company has decided. Now, how it can be get decided which product to produce? Can anybody tell me?
सर डिमांडवर पब्लिकला काय पाहिजे म्हणजे
Okay,
त्यांच्या नेसेसरी नुसार.
okay. Then every time the demand is considered, means can it be happen like company launch their product, and after launching the product demand can also come? Can it also happen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm trying to ask you, whenever any company go for launching a new product, there is also role of the engineers. The company asks to their engineers, asks to their marketing team, designing team, all other whatever the members are working in that company, and company make that kind of survey from the team as well as from the market also, and based on that they choose the one particular idea, and then they try to convert that idea into the product. Understood? So accordingly the new product selection is happen. Okay, now let's come with this example. Suppose there is a company, Tata company is there, and Tata company has decided to launch a new four-wheeler. For example, Tata company has decided now, recently Tata company has launched the Ultras car. You must be knowing Ultras car Tata company has launched, and okay, this car they have put in the IPL show also for marketing purpose. Okay, so Ultras car, and Tata company has produced, for example, 1000 Ultras car. How many? Just as example, 1000 Ultras car. Okay. Now 1000 Ultras car ready in their showroom. Now, can you tell me, after just producing that 1000 car, is it possible to quantify the profit, or is it possible to measure the profit of selling that car? Cars are where? Cars are in the showroom. Now before customer will buy that, before the customer will buy that cars, is it possible to measure the profit that will be generated from selling that car? That is my question. Yes, shall I repeat the question?
Yes, sir.
Tata company has produced how many Ultras cars? 1000. Correct? Now these cars are where? These cars are now in the showroom of the Tata. Still the customer has not buy that car. Okay. Now what I am asking, at this instance, at this time, is it possible to measure the profit that will be generated from selling that car?
No.
No. But company need to do the estimation of the profit. Company need to do what? Estimation of the profit. Company need to do the prediction of the profit that will be generated after selling these cars in the market. Understood? And so here I have mentioned, when a new product is being developed, it is not easy to quantify or measure the profit so early in the life cycle of the product. की प्रोडक्ट जनरेट झाल्या झाल्या आपण त्या प्रोडक्ट मुळे आपल्या कंपनीला किती प्रॉफिट होऊ शकेल हे आपण सांगू शकतो का? हे सांगता येईल का?
नाही.
इन द इनिशियल लाइफ सायकल ऑफ दॅट प्रोडक्ट नाही, हे सांगू शकत नाही आपण. अंडरस्टूड? नाउ देन how it will become possible to measure the, or how we can predict the profit in the early life cycle of that product? What can be done to measure or to predict the profit of that particular product in the early life cycle of that product? Early life cycle in the sense, early life cycle of the product means what? Yes, early life cycle of the product means what? Hmm? Early life cycle of the product in the sense initial period of launching of that product. What? Initial period of launching of that product in the market. That is considered as the early life cycle of the product. So what I'm asking, then how it will become possible to measure the or to predict the profit that will be generated from that product in the early life cycle of that product? How it can be possible? What has to be do for that? Yes. How the performance of that particular product can be get predicted? If the performance of the product can be get predicted, then definitely from that profit that will be generated from that product that can be also get predicted. Then what has to be do? What has to be done for that? Yes. Do you understand the question? Or shall I repeat the question?
Repeat, sir.
What I am asking, the company has just launched the product. Okay. Now when company has just launched the product, now in that case, it is not possible for company to determine exact profit that will be generated? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But prediction of the profit can be done. Is it possible to do the prediction?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because prediction cannot be always go exactly. Understood. Now what I am asking, on the basis of which dimension prediction of the profit can be done? Which different factor need to be considered to predict the profit of that product in the market? Yes, which factor has to be considered related with that product? So the prediction of the profit can be done. Suppose you are generating some product, how you will predict the profit of that product in the early life cycle of that product? Consider करा की तुम्ही today you have produced some product. Now it is not possible for you today to exactly tell me what will be the profit generated from that product today itself, because to generate the profit exactly the time has to be passed. Yes or no? Time has to be
Yes, sir.
passed. But before that time will pass, we want to do the prediction. What we want to do? We want to do the prediction. Then how you will do the prediction? Using which factor you will do the prediction regarding profit of your product? If the product that you have produced is not of the good quality, can you predict the maximum profit will be get generated from that product?
No, sir.
No.
No, that is I am trying to ask you. So as I said, in the early life cycle of the product, it is not possible to exactly measure what will be the profit that will be generated from that product in the market. But companies can do the prediction, and in order to do the prediction of the profit that will be generated in the future, the different dimension has to be considered related with that product. What different dimension has to be considered related with that product? Okay. And next our point in this new product decision is nothing but different kind of dimension which are related with the profit, or different dimension using which we can predict the profit that will be generated from the product that is produced by that particular company. Okay, so let's move toward the different dimensions or different factors using which company can predict the profit of that particular product in the future. Okay, in that, as I said, the first dimension using which the profit can be predicted is nothing but product quality, as I said. Now, if the particular company, manufacturing company, as we are taking the example of Tata company has produced the Ultras car. Now, what do you mean by the quality of the product? Yes, what do you mean by the quality of the product?
प्रोडक्टची परफॉर्मन्स
Performance. Okay, then
म्हणजे आणि प्रोडक्ट म्हणजे किती वर ऍव्हरेज चालू म्हणजे लाईफ सायकल त्याची किती वर्ष चालू शकते.
okay, then
कस्टमर सॅटिस्फॅक्शन.
customer satisfaction. Then now base depend it, if the customer satisfaction is there, now when the customer can get satisfied, if your product quality is good, then and then only product customer can get satisfied. Yes or no? So the quality of the product depends on, or it is directly proportional to the effort that is taken by the developing the product. Now when developing that particular cars by the Tata, if the employee of the Tata company has put the good effort, has put the sincere effort, has put the loyal effort, then definitely the quality product will be get generated. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If the employee of the Tata will not do the sincere effort, then definitely some fault will be occur in the new products also. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And if some fault occurs, will that customer will get satisfied? Yes. If some fault occur in the new product, what is your reaction? Our reaction is what? We used to criticize that company. Understood? We used to criticize that company. And so the quality should satisfy the requirements and the need of the customer, because ultimately the satisfaction of the customer, which is very important, as the satisfaction reflect in the sale. Now, what is the relation between the satisfaction of the customer and selling of the product?
तर म्हणजे ती कार आहे, ती कार जे कस्टमरचे नीड आहे ते सगळे सॅटिस्फाईड करते.
जर आता तू सपोज आकाशने सपोज आकाशने कार घेतली ती, जर आकाशला त्या कार मधल्या सगळ्या गोष्टी व्यवस्थित वाटल्या, ओके, he feels satisfied, he feel that money he has given to that company for that car is worth, okay, and then what Akash can do? Akash will tell his friend that okay, this car is very good, I have utilized its average is very good, okay, its suspension is very good, space is very good, etc, etc. So as Akash will tell his friends, automatically the mouth publicity will happen. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And because of that, what will happen? Automatically the car selling will increase. If the car selling will increase, the profit of the company is also increase. Understood? Now, when all these things will happen, if the company, that is Tata, producing that particular product is of the good quality. Yes or no? Yes. When the customer will get satisfied, when the customer when the selling of that product will increase, and if the selling of the product will increase, definitely the profit of the company will increase. When all these things happen, when the company will produce the quality product. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And if all these things happen, then definitely the company can decide the good price for the product. Okay, and because of that, the profit of the company will definitely get increased. So if the Tata company is putting the sincere effort in generating the quality product, then from that, is it possible to predict the profit? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
definitely. Because if the Tata company knows that we have put the sincere effort, our product is of good quality, etc., etc., then definitely they can, from that they can predict that how much profit they are going to get in the future. Got the point? Okay, this is the first dimension. Okay, in predicting the profit related with the new product. Understood the first dimension?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Let's move toward the second dimension, that is the product cost. What? Product cost. Now, what do you mean by the product cost or the production cost? Now, product cost or the production cost is nothing but the manufacturing cost of the product. What? Manufacturing cost of the product. Now, what do you mean by the manufacturing cost? See here, manufacturing cost is nothing but combination of the fixed cost plus variable cost. Keeping these things in mind. Manufacturing cost is what? Fixed cost plus variable cost. Can you tell me, when the certain company launch their product in the market, how they have decided the price of the product? How they decide the price of the product?
सर त्यांची ते पहिले मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंगची कॉस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट करून
हा.
एक्स्ट्रा त्यांचं जे प्रॉफिट होईल त्याचा अंदाज लावून मग ते प्राइस
So they
डिसाइड
consider
करतात.
the two cost in that. That is, first is the fixed cost and second is the variable cost. Now, what do you mean by the fixed cost and what do you mean the variable cost? Now, here I have mentioned fixed cost is the cost of the plant and the machinery. Okay, and variable cost is the cost of the main and material utilized to generate that product. Now, what do you mean by the cost related with the plant and the machinery? And what do you mean by the cost related with the main and material? Yes. What do you mean by the fixed cost as a cost related with the plant and the machinery? And what do you mean by the variable cost as a cost related with the main and material? म्हणजे काय?
सर फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट म्हणजे सर जे कंपनीचे मशिनरी प्लांट आहे त्याची, आणि व्हेरिएबल कॉस्ट म्हणजे आपण मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग साठी काय काय मटेरियल लागलं आणि जे वर्कर्स
मटेरियल काय
मेन
काय लागलं आणि मेन इन द सेन्स किती एम्प्लॉय वर किती खर्च झाला?
एम्प्लॉय वर्क.
एम्प्लॉईज तुम्ही सॅलरी किती दिली? सॅलरी main cost related is the main in the sense salary
Workers
that
ला.
you have paid to your employee. Now this one
Yes, sir.
fixed cost is the plant. म्हणजे त्यावेळेस तुम्ही प्लॅन तुमचा when you have what we can say, when you have launch your plant, when you have launch your company, that time you have got some cost. Yes or no? Now that cost of the plant and the machinery. Now what company usually do, when they are launching some product, they also add some of the price related with the plant and the machinery. Understood? Suppose if the company, when the company has launched their plant, okay, new company, they have got the cost of the 10 crore. मग ते प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करताना एवढी 10 करोड त्याच्यामध्ये ऍड करणार का?
नो सर.
मग किती ऍड करणार?
1 to 5% पूर्ण याच्यातली.
याच्यामधली काहीतरी एक स्मॉल पार्ट. कारण ही
Yes,
जी
sir.
कॉस्ट असते, ही ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही प्रत्येक प्रोडक्ट, कुठलाही नवीन प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस ज्यावेळेस करणार आहे कंपनी, त्या प्रत्येक वेळेस तुमच्या ही जी कॉस्ट आहे प्लांट आणि मशिनरी कॉस्ट, त्या तुमच्या ज्या प्रोडक्ट कॉस्ट मध्ये ऍड होणार आहे. अँड दिस विल बी द always be there related with their particular product cost related to the main and material. Understood? So manufacturing cost include the fixed cost, that is the fixed cost related with the cost of the plant and the machinery, and variable cost which is the cost related with the main and the material, ki raw material साठी लागणारी cost, etc. And using all these, your product cost is generated. Understood? And now can you tell me what is the relation of the product cost with the profit of the product? Yes, what is the relation of the product cost with the profit of that particular product? Yes.
Selling price. Selling price.
कारण तुमची जी सेलिंग प्राइस आहे ती कशावर ठरते? तुमच्या मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग कॉस्टवर किंवा तुमच्या प्रोडक्शन कॉस्टवर, बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
मग प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट कधी इन्क्रीज होऊ शकते?
Customer demand वर.
No. When the production cost can be increased. Can the production cost can be increased because of carelessness of the employees? Yes. Is it possible that production cost or the manufacturing cost will increase because of carelessness of the employee or the men?
Yes, sir.
How?
Because their salary increases and then their salary we give it also more.
Yes, yes, can't hear you. Yes, repeat.
Means आपण एम्प्लॉई टाइम मध्ये म्हणजे जर केअरलेस त्यांचा टाइम पण वाढेल, टाइम वाढला तर मग त्यांची सॅलरी पण मीन्स वन डे ची त्यांना
एक factor. This is the one factor. Another. Now, while producing that product, if that particular employee has utilized the raw material more than what is required, can it happen or not?
Yes, sir.
Then also the production cost can increase.
Yes, sir.
And effect of that will happen. What happen? If your product cost will increase, definitely the selling price will also increase. Getting the point? And if the selling price, your selling price is more than average selling price of that particular product in the market, then demand will increase or the decrease. If the selling price of your product is more than average selling price of the same product which are available in the market, then your demand of your company product will increase or decrease.
Decrease.
डिक्रीज होईल ना. असं असतं का एकच कंपनीचा प्रोडक्ट मार्केटमध्ये असतो, असं असतं का? भरपूर कंपनीचे प्रोडक्ट असतात ना मार्केटमध्ये, बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
Customer always used to compare these things. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And so what I'm asking you, the product cost is also having the relationship with the profit, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is the second dimension using which the company can predict profit of that particular product using the product cost. If all the employee has done their work sincerely, they have not utilized the unwanted raw material, they have not utilized the excess raw material, they have not increased the time required to produce that material, etc., etc., then definitely your product cost will remain average, and definitely then you can put your selling price, average selling price or less selling price, so that demand will increase, and definitely because of profit of the company can be increased. increase. So that is the second dimension using which prediction of the profit related with the new product can be done. Third important one is the development time. What do you mean by the development time? Development time is nothing but what? Time taken by that particular development team to develop that product. Understood? Now suppose company initially has decided that this product will launch in the market after 1.5 year. Initially, बरोबर ना, रिक्वायरमेंट एनालिसिस करतो आपण प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करताना, करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Requirement analysis, etc. करतो आपण. So if the company has decided that product will launch in how many years? 1.5 years. But in that 1.5 years product not get completed, it took the 2 years. Means what? Development time has increased or the decreased?
Increase.
If the development time get increased, then what can be its effect? Yes, if the development time get increased, what will its effect? Will the company able to launch that product in the market in time?
No, sir.
No. And if the company will not able to launch that product in the time in the market, तुमचा कोणीतरी कॉम्पिटिटर तुमच्या अगोदर ते प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करू शकतो?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Definitely you will be lack in the competition. Your competitors will go ahead of you, and definitely the company has to face the loss because of that. So time taken for the development also determine the speed with which the return of the product development are received by the company. जर तुम्ही याच्या हा जो टाइम पिरियड आहे याच्या अगोदर जरी तुम्ही प्रोडक्ट तुमचा लॉन्च केला, then definitely it will going to help your company. Understood? So early the product you will get produce without interfering with the quality. Early the product you will produce without interfering with the quality. Early you will start getting the profit from that product. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
जेवढं लवकर तुमचा प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस होईल तेवढं लवकर तुम्हाला प्रॉफिट यायला चालू होईल. येस और नो?
Yes, sir.
And so
Yes, sir.
development time is also the important dimension using which company can decide profit of that product in the future. Understood the third dimension?
Yes, sir.
And last one, that is the development capabilities. जर तुमच्या कंपनीमध्ये तो प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करण्यासाठी कॅपेबल एम्प्लॉई नसतील तर तुम्ही वेळेवर प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च होईल का? तुमचा क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट तयार होईल का? टेल मी.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
So you will also need what? Capable employee to produce the product. So the ability of the development to develop the new product will determine the future of the company. If you have the talented employee, if you have the talented engineer, then definitely your product will be quality and your product will get generated in the time. So a company with the better capabilities to develop the product is bound to have the bright future and assist in charting the future course of the company. So if the company scores well, so here we are discussing the last dimension using which prediction of the profit related with the new product can be done, that is the development capabilities. Yes. Akash, tell me the development capabilities dimension is what?
सर म्हणजे आपण एखादा प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च केलं ते आपण आपले जे कंपनीतले एम्प्लॉईज आहे ते त्याचं वर्क करू शकता की नाही, ते टाइम टू टाइम ते सर्व्हिस देऊ शकता की नाही.
Means if you have decided to produce the new product, then you need the good capable team. You need the talented engineer team to develop that product. If your team is not capable, then that definitely will affect on the quality of the product. Then that definitely will affect on the development time of the product. If it affects on these two dimensions, definitely it will affect on the product cost also. And if all these factors get affected, then the profit of the company will also get affected. If you have good capable company, talented engineers you will have, then your product will also be created as a quality product, and it will also get developed within the time, before the time, and you can, if it is get developed before time, you can launch that product in the market ahead of your competitors. And then if it happens, then definitely you can predict the profit of that product very easily. Okay, so if all the four dimensions that we have discussed, if the company does well in that all the four dimension, then nobody can stop that company from getting the maximum amount of profit. All of you are agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is nothing but our second engineering economic dimension decision, that is nothing but related with the launching the new product. And when company is deciding launching the new product, company also need to consider, or company also need to predict how much profit they will get from that particular product from the market. And in order to predict that profit, company has to consider all these four dimension. Which is the first dimension?
Product quality,
Okay, second,
product cost,
product cost. Third,
Development time.
development
Development
time.
time.
And lastly, the
Development capability.
development capability.
Development capability.
Okay, so that's it from the today's session. Next time we'll continue with the next part. Okay,
Okay, sir.
thank you all of you.